everyone, I know it's been so long since I've talked to you. It's been since October. It's been half a year. Today I will be talking about the 14 apps that you have to download before you go to China, especially if you're going there to study abroad. So let's get started. So first, if you go to China and you are not fluent in Chinese like me, then you have to download a translation app. The first app you should download is Pleco, which is a Chinese to English, English to Chinese dictionary. It is basically your ultimate Chinese companion. Whenever I did like Chinese tests, not Chinese tests, because I wouldn't be using my phone during a test, but when I'm doing Chinese homework and there's like words that I don't know how to spell, I'll just type the pinyin and then out comes the word. It's super helpful, super easy to use. It's color coded. Second one, if you want to translate big text and you don't want to write it all in Pleco, then you could do Google Translate. Have a document laid out, take a picture with Google Translate, and then you can just swipe over the words and they will also translate it for you. So those two apps are really helpful for non-native speakers. 2. Search engines. As you know, or as you may not already know, Google Chrome is not supported in China because of the firewall. Even Wikipedia is banned. So the only search engines you basically use is Bing. That's if you speak English. But if you are fluent in Chinese, then you just go ahead and download Baidu, because that is the main search engine that China uses. Baidu is the Google of China. The next app I'll be talking about is WeChat, and initially I thought it was only used for communication, but that is not true. WeChat is used for everything. Like, you use WeChat to talk with your friends, your family members, your co-workers. If your company is handing out something, it's through WeChat as well. And usually all the news and announcements, like school events, it's all done through WeChat. It's crazy. There's a WeChat Pay as well, where you have to pay a store or you have to pay your friends. You just scan your code or you scan their QR code and boom, ta-da, you're done, you're good. Third feature that I will be talking about, part of WeChat, is called Friend Circle or 朋友圈. It's basically like your Instagram, where you just check out what your friends are up to. They post pictures, and this is also where shops also promote their business. Basically Instagram, but for your friends, family, and also for business. And guess what? WeChat can also do more. It can help you buy plane tickets, it can help you buy train tickets, it can help you book living accommodations. Speaking of money, we'll also want to download Alipay. Basically like WeChat in terms of how you can pay your friends and your families and your shop owners. This is where you can put your transportation cards. So you know how in the Bay Area you have Clipper cards. Now it's on your phone and you could just tap, 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 tap. You can also buy airplane tickets and train tickets on this app as well, and also book accommodations. You can also pay for utilities there if you live there long term. If you're living there for 4 months or longer term, you should definitely grab yourself a Chinese bank account. I got ICBC and I would highly recommend ICBC, but you can also check out other banks too, like ABC and the Bank of China. In order to open an Alipay account, you have to have a Chinese bank. Otherwise, if you don't have a Chinese bank account and you're a traveler there, you can also use other services such as TransferWise. Another bank you can rely on if you're from the States is Charles Schwab. They give pretty good rates for travelers. Fifth category, VPN. You need a VPN in China if you want to access anything related to Google, so like Google Calendar, Google Chrome, Google Docs, Wikipedia, Facebook, Instagram, any of those websites you want to get through. You need a VPN and you need to download it before you get there. Don't download it when you're in there, because their firewall will just automatically block you. These VPNs include Express, your school VPN, NordVPN. The taxi is super cheap in China. I know in the States it's really expensive and a lot of people don't take taxi, they take Uber. But in China, they have Didi apps, which is a lot less expensive than Uber. And they're very common. Taxi app that I use is the Didi app, and it's in English, so that's a bonus. They also have a Chinese version as well. 7th category, Chinese Yelp, which is called 大葱点评. This is the Yelp reviews for food, but this is not the only thing the app does. This is an app where you can grab coupons There's online reviews for all sorts of shops on here, such as like dermatology clinics, hair salons, nail salons, you name it, they got it. And if you're traveling, this is also a TripAdvisor for you too. There are travel guides here. Eighth category is the food delivery app. In China, I ate out every single day because we were not allowed to cook in the dorms. There's two apps that I recommend for that, Aloma and Meituan. They're equally as popular. They're very simple to use too, and you pay through WeChat or Alipay. And last of all, the Amazon of China is Taobao. This is also a very necessary, it's not a necessary app if you love shopping in person, but if you want to shop online and get some really good deals, like what Amazon does, there is Taobao. Taobao is the Amazon of China. You can buy anything on there. Even things you cannot find on Amazon, you can find on Taobao. Like what? Like the doctors know, if you don't want to go to work and you need an excuse to go to work, you can buy a doctor's note for $3 USD, and if you need to buy furniture or pillows and whatnot and you don't want to go to IKEA and you like lug that all the way down to your dorm or wherever you live, you just have it delivered and shipped to you using Taobao. Yep, and that concludes. I don't even know. I think I introduced about 14 apps to you guys. I use these apps on a regular basis. I would say these are very necessary apps. If you have questions about how to use these apps, I can also make another video on that. Let me know if you have any questions. You just comment down below and I'll be glad to answer them. See you next time. Bye bye.